special Jujutsu Kaisen special opening, guys. Like King Gnu coming back in the order anime opening, right? Of course, last year we had them with Osama ranking. And we had, of course, only the 5 episode, right? Jujutsu Kaisen, here goes a new opening, which is great, because next week is, of course, also the One Piece live action drop. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff. And I'm just working on the Baldur's Gate 3 review, coming up after this. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna play Rubicon, of course, right? From Software. But now then, a little bit anime, right? So I missed, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen. It is by far the strongest anime during the weekend, right? It's like the only anime, actually, that I kind of really care about, I feel, during the, you know, normal work days or whatever, right? So they basically dropped the opening. Like, yeah, this is the opening song, and it is like the opening animation, right? To some extent. It's not the full opening, but I think it's like half the opening, right? So let's review it. Granted, now, of course, anime only. I don't know what's gonna happen, but everyone is like the Shibuya season, right? So let's. Okay, here we go. I mean, everyone keeps saying this is the greatest season ever, right? Of Jujutsu Kaisen. Ah, he's back finally. That, yeah, the real main character. Not yeah, not that hot pretty boy anymore. No, where's my Gojo sensei? Okay, Panda Maki-chan. Oh, Mei. Oh my God, Mei's back. Yeah, Mei milf version, baby. There is Gojo sensei. Oh, here goes the song. King Gnu, yeah. Huh, interesting. Oh, he's back. That's Buggy, of course. Yeah, he voiced by Shishio Buggy. Are they teaming up together? Yeah, they're both the bad guys. I see, of course they are. Ooh, Ken Suda, yeah, Nanami. Yes. Oh yeah, of course she's gonna have some. She's owned by Maki last season. Oh, he's also a katana user? I guess. Oh, here we go. They're teaming up together. My God, there's so much stuff happening. Like, I'm Miami only. Let's break it down, right? I'm Miami only. It isn't happening. My God, there's so much happening. I'm Miami only. I'm like, oh my God, everything. This was like crazy. Okay, I'll say to the immediate though, guys. I have no problem saying this thing, right? Someone has to be honest saying here. I hated the song. Seriously. I can't probably say it, okay? Genuinely speaking, guys. Genuinely, this might be the worst opening song I heard this year. Like King Gnu SPECIALZ. It was this kind of this weird ambient song, right? And it's kind of like special, yeah. And this maybe the full song is better, but this song, like it never took off, right? Like you're waiting it to be like a chorus or something, like have a little more speed to it, something. I don't know. This was not a good song. I hate for that. I did not like the song at all. Animation style, good, absolutely. Mappa here. But the song was, I would say, easily the weakest, especially for a shonen anime, yes, the weakest opening. But maybe it's better, we'll see later. Maybe it fits the full opening better, right? It's like half the opening. But honestly, I don't like the song at all, seriously. I mean, it was genuinely disappointed. And it didn't even sound similar to, like, the Osama ranking opening is very good. But it can also start slower, and then it kind of speeds up, right? And then bam. But yeah, this thing never really, like, went anywhere. If it's on that level of, like, the meadow ambience, maybe gonna pop up later. So, but I would put this part of it, nah. But anyway, let's talk about the actual. So, you know, of course the imposter is back, right? And the other bad guys, I mean, this is obvious thing. I wanna see this thing, man. Yeah, you're like, yeah, it's back, baby. This of course, I'm like, yeah, Maki-chan is back. No, but seriously, right? The whole Gojo flashback, I mean, it's great. Gojo is awesome, so alright. But I feel it lacks the waifu though. Yes, we see the senseis or later milfs, right? Mei and so on, right? But they have some of the screen time. I mean, okay, they had Riku, of course, the poor girl, I suppose, died, but I suppose. But yeah, it lacked that badass Maki. Yeah. It lacked the badass chicks fighting. See that Riku though, she was enough. They made, okay, that's true. They had Riku's maid that, you know, obviously got killed off screen kind of thing. Yeah, you had Riku's maid. I guess she was the badass waifu. Well, I think this Kaisen has some badass waifus, right? Especially Maki, of course, so that's what I am excited to see as well. Maki's more fighter. I mean, the movie, by far the best part, if you haven't seen the movie, you should definitely watch the movie before the anime comes back, is Maki, right? Yeah, you see Kaisen in the movie, she had a lot of screen time, a lot of fights, like training. Yeah, Maki easily owns that movie. Right? Suda-san. So, if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel, whatever, I said many times, my favorite voice actor in whatever, gaming, anime, whatever, right, medium, is Suda-san, Ken Suda, right? More or less, yeah. He's my favorite male voice actor. He, of course, had voices Nanami here in Jujutsu Kaisen. He's Ogata in Golden Kamuy is alright. Usually he's a bad guy or an anti-hero, right? Yeah. He's like the guy in ID Invader that kills only killers and so on. So he usually voices like psychopathic bad guys, but sometimes like, you know, somewhat good people. Yeah, people that are like borderline good. Yeah, so I love this part, seeing them teaming up. Yeah, I love this part, seeing the two baddies coming back together. Look how happy they are. Yeah, they're like, yeah, bad guy team up. So, oh yeah, but this was beautiful, man. So he got the kind of volcanic curse power, and she, of course, is the flower, right? So maybe they can combine the two. They're both doing like a punch hit. Maybe, I mean, they actually could be somewhat like a good, like, natural combo, right? Oh, I can make plants, so you can turn them on fire or something, and they might have some, like, earth combo wombo there, yeah. But of course, again, he's also voiced by, of course, Buggy, right, from Bumby, so I'm covering his face there. Yeah, he's voiced by Buggy here. This is Buggy the Clown, and so on. It was many characters, but Buggy Morrissey, he's like in... for example, he's in his plays. It's funny. He plays Ryunosuke's father in Loom, right? And Ryunosuke is voiced by Luffy, so that's a funny thing. But anyway, let's keep going. And it probably gets owned, but so you know, when Maki owns her, it's one of the best parts. So I guess she's gonna have a little like, okay, I can still do it. Yeah, when Maki steals her katana, it's like, no, it's cost me a lot of money. Yeah. I guess she will have like a little bit like revenge on Maki, but you know, she gotta show her moves, right? These two, right, when they're teaming up together. That being said though, this is at the beginning. I think this is gonna be the start, right? Coming against Amy only. So you see the boys teaming up, and then we see throwing spikes at them. I think this would be like the first fight. Honestly, this guy looks too like meaty to me, the bad guy. So I think they will start like this, right? This thing will be the first fight of the good guys, and then they actually will split later. But I want to put it out though. One thing I really love though is Kaisen, right? Of course, the best fight season 1 is of course with Toudo. Of course, his best man, right? Is the teams up, you know. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Same with Black Clover. I love it how they're making these like badass shonen guys teaming up, you know, combos, powers, whatever. I think it's more interesting. It's more dynamic. It also makes more sense, you know. I always hated that in, for example, One Piece or whatever, right? And yes, I do. I like obviously Roof Piece is like the, you know, but I think you get my point. That one thing I didn't like with Wano, spoilers, but I think everyone knows by now, right? That I felt that the Roof Piece should have left to the end, you know. I think it would be better in One Piece, right? If I mean, you can have the whole, you know, Gear 5, whatever, right, so on. But I think that Zoro and so on should have stayed, you know, during the whole thing. I don't think that should have been. I don't think it ever should have been that one. I think it should have stayed Roof Piece the whole way through. If anything, I wanted more people, right, to join in, you know, Yamato, yeah, you know what I mean? So I feel that's something that these, I don't know, next wave shonen shows are called, right? It's a Kaisen, Clover, and so on. I feel they're better than that. Both these shows, they can just throw in more characters. They can stay on them. They stay, you know, for a team battle. They're not afraid of like not having the main character not having to win by themselves. Does it make any sense? But again, I hope I get a point there, because I really like that in Jujutsu Kaisen, that it feels like, no, like the main character and, you know, whatever, side characters, they actually do fight in teams. Not always, of course, but sometimes. And actually might stay in a team, right? They don't like skip away and so on, which makes so much more sense. And as we saw earlier too, right, the bad guys are also teaming up, right, in the same time, fighting and so on. So I think that's like one of the best parts of Jujutsu Kaisen, that the fights feel more dynamic, and also how they can might change who they're fighting and so on. It feels more dynamic, yeah. And also I think more logical, right? That both the good and the bad guys are more like, okay, let's do this thing together and so on. To me at least. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the review reaction, right, of the new episode. Gonna see you guys next week. That being said though, I'm kind of busy next week on that day in particular, but yeah, I'm busy, so I will try. I think I will do, I guess, an opening reaction, I suppose, before it comes out, and then I have to go back to work probably, so the episode will probably be delayed, my reaction, I think. And also, of course, have the One Piece right on the same day. Yeah, which I will definitely not binge just like that. No, I actually gotta take my sweet time with the live action, I feel, and do a few episodes per day. And actually, you know, yeah, I want to make it like quality, you know. I don't want to like binge through it. I actually want to really, you know, review the One Piece live action. It drops in the same time, I think, which is anime. But anyways, you guys have a great day.